I've been greeting everybody and talking to everybody all morning, and people have been like, "What is this wacko doing?" Thank you, Ace. Mitch Miss, welcome in. Dro, good to see you again. Grayson, Pokemon Boy, I said hi to both of you, but my volume was off. I need to caffeinate, clearly. DBM, welcome back. Fluff, welcome in. Let's see, we need green. Desperately. Green. Big fish. A lot of people coming through. Hope you're all having a good morning. Love it when it gets busy. I'm just kind of getting started, Dro. This deck's been doing pretty well, actually. Very low regret so far. Dire Fleet Hoarder. I think we're going to give... What? Treasure token. Put out the speed boots. Mr. Witch, welcome in. Velvet, was this your idea? I'm trying to remember. Somebody yesterday just kind of threw it out very casually, and it's turned out to be really, really good. My guess is he's going to counter my commander here. Let's see. Does he? Yeah, it's turning out really well. Jota, welcome in. He didn't counter it. Dope. That's amazing. Cam, welcome in. I'm pretty sure I have him. I should probably build it in paper. There are a lot more options in paper to make this deck far more scary. Kenra's transformation. Oh no. I think we have some sack tech in here. If not, we've got a pretty good jump treasure-wise on everything, so maybe we'll be okay. Direct. Who's Simic? Because Agnes is, what you call it? Jund, right? Oh, he's Simic. Gotcha. I was confused for a second. I'm like, what are we talking about? Yan, welcome in. Oh. Here I was like, I'll make this guy a threat so he has to take out Agnes even without his off. I did actually go yesterday. I got a previous kit, and I got my first pack. I got an alt foil Spider Punk, which I'm giving to Kane, because it's exactly the card he wanted from the whole set. So I pulled that, but I also got what you call it? The clone one, the identity one, the meme card. I'll throw it up on my Moxfield Velvet. Magic Wolf, welcome in. No, the other one where the two Spider-Men are pointing at each other. That, like, it's whenever you deal damage, you get a copy. I'm hoping to pull more of them. Yeah, and then I got a couple other decent cards, but it was just a start. It was just the pre-release kit. I have my boxes coming, but they're not coming till Wednesday. But yeah, even on opening, they still had collector boxes at the gaming store. And I was like, oh, you're down to 6 already, huh? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, well, that's going to keep going down. They're like, yeah, we're kind of getting that. And I'm like, cool. If they get down around 400, I'll see ya. But otherwise, I don't need one. The Venom Gwen card looks so good, and it's also just a good card, so. Ace said you still needed that one too, right? We'll see what I pull. I'm hoping to get a couple dupes. But I was looking through the list last night, and at 286 with a pretty high rare distribution, it's going to be probably a pretty low replication rate. Is he going to counterspell my signet? He did not. Okay. Sean, welcome in. You only got to rate. I have a suspicion that maybe you had an excited conspirator with you. Voices, welcome in. Completely and JFam. JFam, I've seen you a bit. Hope you're doing well. People were talking about more upcoming Fabula Ultima with you. I hope that that's still doing well. It does pop off pretty good, yeah. I'm digging it. Like, the VV's out, and I'm not super stressed out by that is kind of crazy. And it's kind of budget. Oh, he's going to probably take out Agnes here. Yep. That's unfortunate. You only got one. Nice. Magic Wolf, welcome back. Yeah, did Krista say she was going to be playing with you too? Someone did. Trying to remember who it was. Okay, we're going to do this. And we'll do the Banehound. I've got so much haste in my hand, that's crazy. They're all going to refund me more treasure tokens. Brr. I need that, like, to weaponize the treasure tokens a little better, probably. Ethan, the hot take DM. I don't think he used to be called that, did he? Yeah. She got all the cards she wanted, but her favorite page in the binder has what? If you guys don't know, Ace's daughter opened Magic cards for the first time with him yesterday because they've been planning on it for almost a year now, right? Ace, this was something she's been looking forward to? I'll have to look it up because I do think he had a different account name for a while. Craven's Cast, Masked Meowsker, and Venomized Kitten, huh? So she likes the cat cards, huh? That's right. I mean, I can think of worse abysses I would want my daughter to share with me, so... Yep. Do I... So I think we're going to attack with everything. It consumed you. That's cool, Velvet. So we're not going to risk Agnes because we're getting so many treasure triggers already. I'm going to use Professional Facebreaker probably to see if I can't get a extra draw or two off here. Brownie on the back. She calls it brownie on the back. That's funny. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. Alright, so we're gonna lose that guy. I probably could have... That was silly. I could have actually just sacked that out instead, huh? Now it occurs to me. Let's see what else we can grab. Okay, we don't need the mana, so that's fine. Did you say you were 11? Wait. Are you younger than me, Voices? Running Mirkwood bats in this? I'm not. I probably should be. You are indeed, you little whippersnapper. Clearly, you just act more mature. Yes, it's just your behavior, though. Cyrus, welcome in. I don't love that. That's okay. Yes, we'll put it there. I thought we were a little more contemporary, though. Not that I'm that much older than you, but I am older than you. Yeah. Well, I'm not one to claim maturity, I'll tell you that. Yeah. I was about to say, well, Dice and I are pretty close in age. Because she's older than you too, I think. Hopefully I'm not telling tales out of turn there. We're gonna sack this just to see if we can't get one more good thing. What do we got? Well, that'll be fun. Okay, we'll get that after attacking. This creature allows you to sack treasures for damage, yeah. There's a couple of them. I mean, the deck's already functioning pretty solid. Do I want to risk him? I don't think I want to risk him. Oh, yeah, I was very surprised because I thought I was just being cute with my granny. And she pushed my granny from cute to, like, full-on, like, content warning. Yeah. Hey, Viper. I mean, it depends on the day, Viper. That can happen, though. Aw, man, I'm gonna lose those two cards. That sucks. Is there any way to get another treasure token? Probably not. Oh well. She's an enabler. I feel pretty good about holding my own against Vivi for this long, honestly. Ogun, yeah. Agnes, yes. Agnes is doing pretty well, though. I'm okay with it. Yeah. Yep, Jund. Mm-hmm. Ooh. I should probably not have let that hit. It's crazy, like, to just be like, 3 commander taxes, not problem. It sounds like we're talking about consistent in her innuendos. Is what I picked up. Maybe I've got that wrong. Yeah, yeah. I do feel like I should have like my vat of rebirth or something by now. What have I been playing? Sundays I've been running a Fabulous Ultimate game, but only every other week. Saturdays every week or two I've been running a D&D game. Mondays I run a weekly D&D game. Wednesdays I want to run a weekly D&D game, and Thursdays I'm running a weekly D&D game. So during the week, cancellations aside, I'm pretty much running 3 times a week, with on and off on the weekends. Yeah. As much as 5 times a week. We were going to try to get like a little bit more consistent on weekly games. I think we've hit a point where with cancellations and stuff, it's more frustrating to add more games than it is not. I'm running regularly almost as many games as I did during the pandemic. Not quite. But I don't think there's the same pressure because like so many people during the pandemic were willing to be very committed to games. See, Felix, that is so cool, but I keep hearing it. So I'm wondering, is it as rare as it was supposed to be? Because I think I already have heard like 6 people pulled it yesterday. I mean, that's super cool. Don't get me wrong. I want one too. Yeah. Like, for sure. I'm excited. I was thinking about it on here. It's going to be weird because people are just going to be able to, like, pull it, you know? Mythic Wild Card, I have a Soul Stone. You did not? Yeah. I do know a bunch of people pulled it yesterday. Celtic Warrior Games pulled it borderless foil on a stream, I think, yesterday. Yeah. Well, and just like, I also feel like it was necessary voice. Like, yeah, it was like a social pressure on a lot of levels and stuff, but like it felt really important to run those games during the pandemic. At least to me. Hey Sammy, how's it going? You had a friend pull all 4. Maybe text it to me, Ace, because I'm definitely not going to have the attention span to look it up and weigh in on it during the stream, I don't think. Proxy, welcome in. Good to see you. I feel like I ended up accidentally ordering something from you and didn't... I don't know. Did you actually start your store? I know you were talking about it, Proxy. Yeah. I did a lot of delivery work too, Blake. When I wasn't running a game, I was doing food delivery because it was really bad around here that like a lot of folks, especially when we didn't know about like what was going on with transmission and everything. Yeah. Okay. You clowned around with your adventure deck? What were you doing, Viper? Ramos, huh? I think maybe I need a little more removal, and I need to figure out what that needs to look like. Maybe we play this. Yeah, for sure. I would agree with that. They both have haste already, so it's kind of a waste, but I just want to get a card draw. Oh, itchy tongue. Itchy. Did he counter that? No, he didn't. Okay. Hard to do the VV things when it costs 10 mana to cast? Yeah. What's that, Velvet? I see a WoW that I don't understand. I still have a cookie. I forgot about it. Oh, Omnath. His deck's popping off pretty good. If that's what you meant about WoW. Mm-hmm. Paul, welcome in. Oh, wow. Hey. So I'm trying to think, like, what is it I need to do? Pandemic, you learned to DM and played? Yeah. So wait a second. Did you and Sierra meet during the pandemic? I know you met kind of like after stuff. Mongo. I don't think I said hi. Hi. Give it that Vat of Rebirth. That's cool. Okay. Alright, let's do Thieves' Tools. I mean, I'm sure that counts for something. I'm not sure what, but I'm sure it counts. Niche craft activity. We'll see if they'll trade off. If they do, that's fine. If they don't, it's fine. Nefe, I don't do that till I get all my wins for the day, so probably not right now. Thank you for asking, though. James, welcome in. Glad you stayed away from that crafting option. It's funny. So we want the Zorn for sure. I think I want this. And then maybe the Zorn. No attacks. Kuja coming online. Alright, so we're going to have... Was it supposed to give me a treasure? Oh, creates when it comes into play. Cloud, welcome in. I need more treasures. Zap. Zap. Yikes. Kuja doing Kuja things. Wow. I am managed. Hey Dave, how's it going? We're getting banged up here. Pretty good. But it's alright. No problem, Ace. I had the same problem with my light this morning. It might be charged now. Yeah, not in the fun way. I mean, it was sort of fun. I've had a couple wins with the deck already today. Mongo, welcome in. Blood money. Got some options here. This might be okay. Play that. Mike, good morning. Velvet, welcome back. That's unfortunate. Yeah, maybe I do need more removal because that's going to be really irritating with this deck. I think I have Shieldred's in here. Panslaza is going to be a little rough. I guess we're building into blood money at this point. No problem. I have a feeling that a lot of folks are busy today. It's just got that energy, and that's okay. Well, whoop. Play this. Treasure token. We'll see if he's willing to trade Agnes or not. Because obviously we're really just going for blood money here. So we've got two. We got it. So we'll wipe him next turn. So this will hurt a little bit. Kid brought home the plague. Oh no. Well, hopefully he gets some time to recover then. Logan, welcome in. Oh, and he's attacking that too? But... Oh, he's gonna be big Angie in a second. All the big Angie. EX Dragon Slayer, welcome in. Aww. Do I feel sad? Only a little bit. Yay! When the deck to play Blood Money doesn't even bat an eye, the amount of treasures involved here is stupid. Acrylic, welcome in. Let's see if we can just get him to be like really mad. We'll do it okay, Acrylic. Play Grim Hireling. He's gonna probably swords it the second he sees it, but in response, I think we can still get this off. Bye, Pence Laza. You should have swords it already. Bo, 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 bo. At this point, I don't think it matters that he swords is it, but... Didn't post yesterday, yeah. I've been really having fun. I did a campaign setting for Autumn yesterday based off of Frozen. And today I have one about a really fun one for someone named... what is it? Someone had a really, really fun campaign setting, like suggestion she wants to see like built out. So we're doing videos on that today for sure. I'm very excited. Rawr. We will get rid of those two. Can I take all that extra before... Because he's going to get all those tokens in a second. Gale, welcome in. Or Gal, maybe? I'm not sure. Let's do this. We might be able to pull a 4-drop that's amazing. That is not what we needed, unfortunately. A little sad to lose a Bone Horde Drixor, but it's fine. It's not going to be the solve we wanted. Destroy all non-dinosaur creatures. That's rough. That is rough. That probably is the game. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to get to go to MagicCon Atlanta, unfortunately, but... Can't go to every convention, right? Increasing chances I'll be at Origins, Gen Con, and maybe Gamehole Con next year. Ah. But we'll see. Yeah, I really wanted to go, but I'm also kind of glad that I didn't, because there's a lot of people that, like... Sometimes I get excited socially for those things, and then I don't do good work, if that makes sense. It's like a lot of people I would be very excited to just hang out with that would probably be, like, frustrating almost? Yeah, maybe. You know what? We should do a refinement pass. I keep just hitting play, and we probably need to do a refinement pass on it. Mm-hmm. Because I get so excited to see people... Especially people I haven't met. There's a lot of people that I've, like, mentored and hung out with, like, in online spaces that I would be very excited to go hang out with in person. But that's not the time for it. Like, I'd be doing a disservice to us both. And you can still see people and whatever, but you have to be much more disciplined. And then, like, you get weird stuff like... I don't know where you're at, acrylic, but like sometimes you get in these weird parasocial things where like you feel like you're better friends than you are, and so then when you go to those things, like you gotta kind of keep it real, and then like it's just, hey Net, it's a disappointing interaction for both of you, sort of, if that makes sense. And I don't begrudge anybody like doing their thing while we're hanging out, right? Like, so like it's just a weird cross priority thing, you know? Not bad, just weird. Getting that urge to start mini painting again. I'm like, no, I'm supposed to be downsizing right now. Alright, let's do that. I've been hoping to get Poetic Ingenuity to pop off a little bit more. User, welcome in. You get told to be yourself, and then people get upset, and you need a lawyer. I feel that in my bones. Yeah. Do I dress up for the Ren Fair? I have dressed up for the Ren Fair, but it was more because someone else asked me to. My friend got a divorce a while back, and when she was like, hey, I really want to go do this thing, and I was like, cool. And she's like, will you do it in costume with me? And I was like, sure. I think one of the things that I struggle with Ren Fairs is that, like, if I do it, I want to go, like, all in, you know? And oftentimes, all in is good, but all in money is not good, if that makes sense. Quentin, welcome in. All in can be very expensive. Caesar, welcome in. Ignacio, good morning. Ooh, my command zone. Let's see what happens when I look away. Dang. 74 Sped, welcome in. Yota, welcome back. Spend money on this outfit or save it for fake swords and games next year. See, exactly, right? I have an opportunity to go work FanX next week, which is a pretty big local con, and it's super fun. And I probably only need to do like half of a day to get a free pass to go. But if a free pass is in my hand, that means a free pass to the dealer room. And I don't know. I don't know about that right now. Do I need a free pass to a dealer room right now? That's a good question. Dinosaur. See, this is Poetic Ingenuity when it fires is so good. It's such a good card. I don't know that I do. Nah, I don't think I do. You went Spartan Caustic from Apex. Nice. That sounds fun. No problem, Acrylic. Sammy, welcome back. Rhythm of the Wild, yeah. Chris, good morning. You know what I don't have in here too? I don't think I have the Phyrexian Furnace thing. That's probably another good ad. We talked about it when I was building it, but I don't think I ever got around to putting it in there. Like, I need all the hydration and caffeine in front of me, but I'm getting, like, irritated about drinking right now. Tell me you're neurodivergent without saying you're neurodivergent. I resent having to drink. Yeah, oh, Becca. Oh, Becca. Look at her butt. You know what I also feel like this deck needs is casting stuff from the graveyard. So I feel like maybe I need another sack outlet. Yeah, very much. What type of design do you do? I'm assuming is it graphic art? Is that the thing? I do like all my company's art direction and stuff, so like I am like low-key hobbyist level graphic designer on top of everything else. Magda. Once I get my contract finalized for this next quarter, I will be very much leaning more into doing some of my own work again. Because it is a relatively low time commitment for the amount of money I'm getting back from it. I think both Magdas are already in here, Net, because there's a lot of treasure dragons. She does. Nah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. We will actually sack a whole bunch to get rid of Obeka. Brand consulting? Oh, is that what you do? Technically, my current contract will be a consultancy. Aw, sad panda. Loud Pedal, welcome in. We're gonna zap their this guy here. Zap that. And I feel like I kind of have to do this, so. Like counterspelling? We'll decline. We can get him back from the graveyard now. We'll grab him back out. We'll even sack this for just to get another counter on that. Rawr. More treasures. Throw the treasure lever. You know, with as much mana as I have in this deck, maybe maybe the Phyrexian portal is actually a good idea. That's actually maybe worth looking at. Giovanni, welcome in. Lila, welcome, welcome. Steven, welcome, welcome. got this. If I play that, I get a dinosaur. Get a dinosaur here. Look at 2 dinosaurs. 2 dinosaurs. We like 2 dinosaurs. One cost class card that creates food tokens. What does he go search for? I'm assuming something like Phyrexian Portal. Actually, would be a really good bet. Yeah, Obeka's gross. Oh, River's Rebuke. That's fun. Okay. We'll concede. We'll do a Revive Pass, I think. Alright. I think you might be on to something with that class card. The first thing I want to do is cut, because that's what I'm going to struggle with. In fact, it's the thing I always struggle with refinement. Because you build a deck, you think, I did the best things I could when I was building it, but sometimes that's not true. I do think those are all good. Bond of Revival might be a get rid of. Do like her. Trove of Temptation does not feel good. Whip of Erebos would be good if we ever got it out, but I feel like we've always missed it. Grim Bounty actually has turned out to be pretty good. Same thing here, should be good. Rev's amazing. Grim Hireling's been good. Corpse is the Lost, probably unnecessary, especially since we're not getting a ton of recursion for enchantment. Improvised Weaponry feels pretty good. That feels really good. Dire Fleet's been okay. I'm gonna leave it for now. Thieves' Tools. Treasure Dredger. Bloodghast? Maybe. That's like no-brainer. There's both Magdas, like we said. Galagreator's amazing. Tome of Legends does not feel like it's done much for us. Let's get rid of that. Birds is good. Raging Goblin is good. That hasn't done us anything. We'll get rid of that too. Okay, that's 6 cards we can add so far. Alright. Off-road, welcome in. I think for sure we're going to add Phyrexian Portal. It just feels like that's a pretty good thing. Treasure. Sack. Okay. Create 2 treasures, sacrifice 3 treasures, draw a card. That might be fun. Okay, that feels good. Boneyard Desecrator. Maybe, but I don't think so. Side quest. Use it. Urbrass Forge, yes, is the one I was thinking of. That I was supposed to put in here and never did. That could be fun. That could also be fun. We gotta get the Forge for sure, though. There's Urbrask. I mean, Witch's Cauldron. Stimulus package we grabbed. Said Rhythm of the Wild. Tyrion's Journal also might be good. Oni Code Anvil, that sounds good too. Only Code, blah, blah, blah. I can talk. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like I love the idea of Velvet, but it feels like it's a lot more trying to jam in here. And I don't want to waste too many resources on taking out haste stuff, because we do need that haste engine. I feel like there's something I'm missing that's very obvious. Chandra might not be a bad idea. Okay, wait. Inferno. I get that. I just don't. Again, it's terrifyingly expensive net. I think I might look at, though, Kalain. Kalain feels good. That feels good. I think she... Was Kalain in here originally? And then you said, Riot. Rhythm of the Wild. Okay. The Anvil also feels good. Let's grab that. Okay, if we do that, we need to cut 3 more things. I love Delina, but she can probably go. Makes me sad. Zorn feels good. The targeted removal. Maybe we can take out one of these. So I've only got a couple dragons for Magda. See, again, it's fascinating. I don't know if you guys noticed. We lost 10 people while I've been working on this deck. It's frustrating because if I get focused at all on refinement, not only is it not my favorite thing, it also just kills the stream. Maybe the Crusader is a bad idea. You take out the Crusader. The Motivator. Magda grabs artifacts. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's give this another whirl. I think it does. I'm just not sure what that needs to look like. Zinks, welcome in. All right. This looks like it has some potential. Hopefully we can draw a third mana, and I think we're okay. Got Keza. Like a Banehound would be awesome as a pull for our first draw. Nope, but clean. Not bad. I think we'll just enter tapped. I'm still going to probably play Gallagreators first. Do Gallagreators. Kind of figured that would happen. Captain of Umbar, huh? Don't see that very often. I think playing the Mana Dork is probably more important. Is it more important? I think it's more important. Oh, I should not have done that. Oh well. If we're doing that, we're going to play out both of them. Play. Wait. Get rid of Keza. Slows it down a little bit at least. Don't know if that was actually the right play though. We will see. Hop, thanks for the follow. Juice, welcome in. Oh, those tokens are going to be pretty crazy. And they both get pluses? Yeah. I think with the mana situation as it is, this game's over. Let's try again. First time you've seen someone playing Arena on here? Yeah. I do almost every day, Juice. Usually play in the morning, kind of first thing, sometime between like 8 Eastern to like 10 Eastern, somewhere in that window. Usually on here every morning, then often on here second time during the day. Very rarely late at night. I run a lot of Dungeons & Dragons at night, so I don't usually stream late. I don't stream those games, though, because they're private games for the most part. I've really been considering starting some professional DMing for people who work nights. This is Agnes. I usually run Brawl just because it's easier to kind of relate to people who play Paper and are playing Commander, because most folks are playing Commander these days. But sometimes I play Historic. But this is Agnes. If you're not familiar, he's new Capenna. He's got haste, and every time a haste creature attacks, you get a treasure token. Warpaint and Cade, welcome in. Thanks for the follow, Juice. Appreciate it. So don't be surprised, though, Juice, when if you see my videos, most of them are going to be Dungeons & Dragons. I still do Magic content videos, too, but, like, as per the current drama in the Magic space, where the most repetitive creators in Magic told people they were too repetitive, it felt very get off my lawn. I don't know if you saw the video I'm talking about, but there are people with some very big feelings about it. We'll play that because we'll be able to get... Yeah, one of the kind of big commander creator people kind of doubled down on, like, you're all derivative of me, sort of, was the vibe. And it was kind of like, whoa, it's not the sort of content I do. Normally when I do Magic content, it's either to talk about lore, a very specific card I'm excited about, or how to bring Magic elements into Dungeons & Dragons, since the settings are now kind of interrelated. Right. Well, it also very much felt like you're making me feel less original because my content is like the content that's getting made, and frankly, it's like running D&D. Okay, I don't know if you play Dungeons & Dragons, and I'm sure I've talked about it too much, but like 12 DMs could run the exact same module, and the module would feel entirely different for everybody. And so it's like good example. I really respect how many people come through Curse of Strahd to Dungeons & Dragons, and that module has been played to death, but it's still very different. Every time I hear about it, I'm like, are you talking about the same module? Because people focus on such different things, you know? And so it's like, if even something as scripted as Curse of Strahd can be reinterpreted so many ways, like, why are people like that? I don't get it. So many treasures. Look at the treasures. Brr. Treasures go brr. Let's have Durgan. 2, 3, Durgan. This is why Magda was in here. Look at that. All those things have haste too? Bet. You double all the life you want, buddy. Adding Magda. Yeah, Magda is really, really good in this deck. That's just crazy. Look at that. That is absolute bonkers. Can you imagine if they hadn't got rid of Magda? Yeah, probably 2-3. I mean, technically, by rules, I bet it's a 2. But it feels like it's playing more like a 3 to me. And if I played this in paper, Juice, we could easily upgrade it to a 3 solid. Like, really, really solid. I appreciate how scrappy he's being. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. Yeah, there's a lot of things in paper that would make this deck stupid good. Hate you, welcome in. Edgar, yeah. So he's gonna block my guy and gain life off of it. Did we just skip our attack phase this turn? We might just skip our attack phase. I can make Agnes unblockable, I guess. I think that was really dumb. Hey, Dragon, how's it going? We'll put this on Agnes, get some damage in on him, and just call it a day. Sure, cast Oversold. Your playgroup doesn't like proxies. I think our playgroup's getting more, like, more friendly to it. Luke, welcome in. And I'm probably going to start proxying land-based because I'm getting really frustrated by, like, how obnoxious it is to move cards between decks. Like, I still probably have, like, 8 or 9 original dual lands. But the idea of moving in between all the decks I need them is getting really irritating. Like, not that I generally do that anymore, but I don't know. I'm starting to become more okay with the idea. Yeah. Okay, wait, how does this work again? Resolve. Exile any number of creatures you control, then return them. Oh, okay. So I'm assuming he's just going to grab more blockers. That's fine, I just don't attack again. Wait, how is he doing this over and over for the same creature? That doesn't make any sense. So he's going to steal all my stuff, basically. Interesting. Yeah. Is what it is, I guess. I don't understand how that worked, though. Because it's not... I didn't realize you could target the same creature with the same thing. That's wild. I don't know that it's enough to kill me. He's getting a bunch of treasure tokens. I mean, this is by far the best Zidane deck I've ever seen. Good for him. He's dragging this game out a whole bunch. Yeah. I mean, if he has an X-Spell here to just zap me out. I need a draw engine right now is what I need. Gonna get a whole bunch of treasure tokens here. You're talking about Magic, Dragon's Bane? Does he want his creature to die? It's interesting. Oh, just so he can recast it and steal again. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Pact Weapon might be interesting, yeah. Maybe. What I really need is Facebreaker or the other one. The treasure twins, as I call them. They're both from New Capenna. Crime Novelist. Is this the Infinite? Did he just hit the Infinite? I know there's one here. Shiki, welcome in. Been a minute. He's definitely going to sacrifice. I know there's an Infinite here you can do. Reckless, Fireweaver, and Bats are not in here. But that might be good. Thanks for the follow, Dragon's Bane. So he's stealing another dragon. He is sort of running out of his gas on... if a source deals that +2. So we're going to go down to 1, I think, here. Unless he has some sort of damage. Nope. So was it a non-creature source? Non-combat damage. Oh, I missed that. Wow. That is sort of upsetting to stall out so hard on this deck. Meh. Is what it is, I suppose. Trying to think what else we could do. Jonathan, welcome in. Like, I kind of need to get more creatures in my graveyard. Maybe that was a mistake. Do I have... I think I have the Sackland, the Phyrexian Sackland in here. I'm not sure why he's doing that. Okay. We're going to start sacking physical stuff that stays in our graveyard. Cyrus, welcome in. So he's going to attack with flying next turn. I just realized. Yeah, that's game. I'm struggling with adding bats, but it might be the right thing to do. Oh yeah, I'm not mad about it. I think like I should have had better answers to it. Did I put the Tarian's Journal in here? If I didn't, we're adding that for sure. Just there seems to have been a couple times where this deck's just like super stalled out. Wait. It's already in here. Okay. There's Mirkwood back. This doesn't feel good. Fireweaver might, though. If we're doing Fireweaver, then we're probably going to do Marionette. These two. So if we're doing that, and we got all that, we got to cut some stuff. We've got JFam, welcome back. So we've got to cut 4 things, huh? Cut you. Juice, welcome back. Part of me wants to cut the removal spells and just add Grave Pact in. But I'm not sure if that's the right way. Bloodghast feels bad. Where's that? Maybe Cartouche comes out. Maybe Escape Velocity comes out. Savage, Chandels, Lewis, welcome in. Well, I hope you have fun, Juice. We're going to give this a couple more goes, I think. D. Lawson, welcome in. Oh. Night King, welcome in. I think we'll go for Shock. Axlin, welcome in. Yeah, I think Marionette Apprentice might actually be really solid in this deck. I almost never ever put the +1/+1 counters on these guys. Fabricate to me just reads put servos out. We'll just hold that up. Juan, welcome in. Want to discard anything? I don't think I do, actually. That's a good sign, right? If we don't want to pitch anything from our hand, it's probably a good sign. Attack, 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 attack. Interesting. Bull, welcome in. We will put that over there. We are actually, I think, to... no, we're one short. Dang it. One short for the... blood money. Ace, welcome in. No, wait, we got it. We've got it. Put out more stuff. See, technically, infinites don't do that. It's if they have certain cards that are more likely to produce an infinite. I'm just gonna say it, Velvet. I absolutely hate both the old 10 and the new bracket system. I think it's session 0 or bust. Have an honest conversation with your table, because like there are players like in our pod. There are two of us who play counter spells, and I play them very rare. Like, otherwise, very, very few people play counter spells in our pod. So, like, it changes how that, you know, changes how it just comes across. It's just, I don't know. I have feelings. Yeah, I totally get it, Velvet, and I don't blame you. I think it's unfortunate the way the community is kind of like boiled it all down. Like, I understand it. People need a way to talk about it, but man, there are days it just doesn't feel good. And you know, like, do you ever follow Unwisdom on here? Unwisdom's probably an underrated creator in my opinion, but right after the bracket system got announced, they showed a 1 that had a first turn kill for the entire party in it, and I'm like, yeah, and like, like I said, I have weird feelings about it. Does feel good having another sack outlet. I don't love... Wait a second. Do this. That. This. Yeah, I took in... That's a fun one. Yeah. The bracket's based off of cards, specific cards, and how many you have in them. But like, yeah, like I said, I just don't like it. I don't like any of the power rating stuff. I think people. I also want CDH to have its own its own list, but I know I'm in the minority on that. Like, I think it's technically a different format. It shouldn't be the same format. So you're just gonna come out. If you combine blocks, it's fine. Gage, welcome in. I'll also be fair though. I was so put off by it that I haven't sat with it very much at this point. I've just been kind of like, more of the same. Because I remember people always be like, my deck's a 7-8. And I'm like, CEDH, got it. And they'd be like, no. And I'm like, and then of course it would turn out to be like CEDH. No, it's a 7. No, it's not. Stop it. If you have to debate me about how powerful your deck is, it's probably not a low power deck. Juice, welcome in. Yeah. It means it's just as useful as any other metric, Mike. How much do I have to win with Revel by Riches? Creature opponent control dies. Create treasure token. 10 or more, okay. We could try to go for the treasure token here. Run Sisse and one with 2 land out, yeah. Thank you, Aussie. Ah. So we've got a couple turns to deal with Kestrel here. We might not actually get that then. New Brea. Yeah, I don't know, Mike. I wouldn't stress about it, but I have the same feeling. think we're on the same page here. Nick, welcome in. Let's grab this guy. Treasure token. Yeah, exactly. I'm not stressed about it though. So I'm up to 8, right? So if I attack and get to 9 and he blocks it, I go to 10. So I think if he blocks and kills Agnes, that takes me to 6. We'll sleeve it. I'm just shy, I think. I was hoping to get the Revel in Riches win here, but I think I'm just shy. Just gonna attack. Yeah, he's got me. Oh well. Right. Well, it also just depends on your pod, right? Like, because of how we play, decks with high interaction don't tend to be as powerful as they should be. Gotta just swap over to Historic for a bit, because I gotta get going soon. I will keep noodling with this deck, though. It feels good. It just needs a little more work. I'm not sure what the exact right answer is, but... hopefully I draw a forest. Nope. Give it one more draw. If we don't draw a forest, we'll just move on from this game. Okay, I can risk this. Not my favorite, but might work. Okay, we play that. Play her. Oof. Yikes. Return. Return. We will discard that. Play that. That's game. Was a little too slow. Velvet. Oh. That wasn't you coming back. That was you just hitting a like button. Alright. Just one on deck. We're going to keep playing. Maybe we'll play Xander's Wake deck. It's been a minute. Yeah, I don't play any viewers until I have all my wins juice. It actually is the worst thing you can do to make Magic cheaper. I know it's fun for folks, but like if you don't get all your quests done and all your wins and you don't those don't count for viewer matches, like, or any deliberate pairing doesn't count for that. So like I don't do it unless I've got everything else done. It's not personal. I actually really appreciate the interest from folks, but it just there's very little. Yeah. No, I appreciate it. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be like negative about it at all, but it is not the best way to spend our time. Weirdly too, Juice, this is the thing I don't get, because I actually enjoy playing folks, but other folks will leave the chat if I play somebody else, which is really strange. And that part I don't understand. That part feels weird to me. Chandles, welcome back. Like, if we're here to watch Magic, I don't see the difference, but it is definitively statistically proven now that if I play one viewer, everybody else wants to leave. Not everybody, but a lot of other people want to leave, which is just, it's very odd. What's a pricey card? Teysa? Ah. But the pretty secret lair version. Let's do Quentin, welcome in. I guess if I'm going for the throat, we should just go ahead and do that. Artifact and Sorcery. Yeah, we don't do miss those things in this deck, so that's fine. Sure. I say it, and then I do it immediately anyway. That's okay, though. Let's go ahead and sack the Thieves Guild. Get a whole bunch of triggers off of that. Death Touch, maybe. We'll discard him. I need, like, a lot more mana. Let's do that. Big Bubba, welcome in. Yeah. Yeah, there's a pretty sizable amount. So it looks like we maybe have like a quad color reanimator, maybe? What's he getting at this time? It's an angel of some kind or something? Herald Eternal Dawn. Ancient Adamantoise. Okay, yeah, that's a combo that can't be beat. Aslan, how's it going, man? If you don't know, Aslan has one of the best beards on TikTok. You should follow him. I could play this. We're gonna play something else. What are we gonna play? We're gonna play Skeletubbies. You cut it? Like trimmed it, or like you're not like shaved, are you? Wait. Now I've got to go see. Yeah. Well, mine's probably getting trimmed up soon too, because this is getting like, it's getting a lot. It's getting a little woolly. So I don't blame you. But you didn't cut it off though. See, like that would have been tragic. There would have been a day of mourning declared. If you're just, gathering its power for another round, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably be doing something similar soon, because it's getting, like, a lot. Totally understand. Noah, welcome in. How's the fam family? That would be depending on the player, I suspect, Noah. I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh, so for me, that's not really a question. Wow. Here, I think I'll play a faster deck. Mono red, like aggro to the face. Holy crap! I thought I was playing a faster deck. Guess not. So I'm gonna be down to like, what, 4? Something like this turn? It's fine. Heartfire Hero is the one that everybody's been like, yeah, I'm good. Has been talking about how it's not banned. It got banned in Standard, but it's not banned anywhere else lately. else do we have that would feel fun? I haven't played that in a minute. Yeah. Well, for me, like I was saying, Juice, like I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh, so that's just not a question, right? Like, if I played Yu-Gi-Oh and had some sort of basis of comparison, but it'd be like asking, you know, Aslan if Lorcana or Magic is better. I would assume he would say Lorcana because that's kind of his jam. And his broom deck is pretty fun. Azulan has let me play with his broom before. See, and it was fun. I'd play with his broom again. I have to tease, man. Low level wouldn't let me play with his, so. Sometimes I see a username like Bear Loves Tiger, and I'm like, I want to know everything about this person. This is the dumbest use of a clever impersonator ever, but there we go. There's a Quint. That was unfortunate. Can I get recursion in this deck? I forget. That might actually just be a silly thing to play. Yeah, I'm feeling like more and more that was a weird play. We'll even cycle trying to get to Quint faster. Nope. Nope. Too late. There it is. Alright. It is not my morning. Expired. Welcome back. Feel kind of bad that he's getting mana screwed. Ugh, for the love. Alright. We'll just keep pushing. Aerith. There we go. Yeah. I bet. When this setup, is a guaranteed win, it makes me frustrated when we don't hit the spark doubles faster. Because spark doubles just make this go so much quicker. Diesel, welcome in. Oh, good. I think that's game. Folks, I gotta get going. Please take care of the people in your lives. Please take care of yourself. We'll talk to you soon.